Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to the new session in the geography series. I hope you guys are done with all the earlier videos because without them you will not be able to handle this particular session, because here we are discussing the previous year questions of different examinations, of course the prelim stage, on the topic Earth in the solar system. Now I have already taken 3 videos on that, so you can check all of those videos from the playlist. Apart from that, all the other videos also in the series are there, so do check the playlist. You will get the link in the description box also, and the Telegram channel link is also available. Also please do like, comment, share and subscribe so that it helps me spread the word to more number of people. Let's see, before I begin this, we have also covered another session on the previous year questions of the topics that we have done in the beginning. So this is what I am doing, after a few topics, so that we have the questions done simultaneously. We'll not leave it towards the end to be done, because you are now doing the topics very fresh, and it will be there in your mind, the concepts and everything, so it will be easier for you to solve the questions. So we have done one set of that. This is the second set of PYQs. Let's see. So CDS में 2020 का जो question है, first question जो हम देख रहे हैं, what you can do is to take some pause and try and solve the question, and then I'll be sharing the details, you can say, and the answers, of course. So the question says that the 4 planets closest to the sun are called as terrestrial planets, giant planets, dwarf planets or gas planets. Pause the video, try for the answer, and then check the response, the explanation from here. So we have already done this in detail, that the 4 inner planets are called as the terrestrial planets and the 4 outer planets are called as the gaseous planets or Jovian planets, whatever name you call them to be. So the answer here would be the terrestrial planets. Like, this should be pretty clear. Now you have to remember, so Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Okay, they are the terrestrial planets. I have given you a separate section on the dwarf planets. You can check from the previous video. Giant or the gas planets you can consider to be one and the same. So they will be like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So we have in total 8 planets in the solar system. Next question is 2019 CAPF. Which one of the following represents the inner planets? The same thing is here, but now they have given you the position of that and not just the names of the planets. So they say inner planets कौन ये जो है represent करते हैं, इनमें से कौन से? So planets between sun and the earth, between sun and the belt of asteroids, near the earth and around the sun. Pause the video. Okay. So they are telling you inner planets, or in the other words you can call it to be the terrestrial planets. So हमने क्या देखा था, terrestrial planets कौन से थे? यहाँ पे अगर sun है, then you have Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. ठीक है, ये आपके 4 ऑर्बिट में, and then you have here Jupiter. So between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter you have an asteroid belt. So क्या हो जाएगा, between sun and the belt of asteroids, क्योंकि between sun and earth तो क्या हो जाएंगे, Mercury and Venus, only 2 planets will be there. Then near the earth, अब नियर आप किधर साइड से लोगे, वीनस के साइड से या मार्स के साइड से? सो इधर वे इट विल बी जस्ट 1 planet or 2 planet. एंड अराउंड द सन, सो अराउंड द सन तो ऑल द planets revolve, so it will not make sense. So the only possible and the best answer is between sun and the belt of asteroids. Moving ahead with the next one. The question says, Sirius 2019, which one among the following stars is nearest to Earth? Now you have done one of the names in the class. So they say Sirius, Arcturus, Spica and Proxima Centauri. Pause the video, try and attempt the question. I hope you have attempted, and I hope you have attempted right. Now in one of the lectures I have given you the point that the star nearest to the sun is Proxima Centauri and the star nearest to the earth is sun. Because we consider, because sun is also star, that is why we gave you that example. Now in the option you're not getting sun, so what will be the best possible answer then? Of course Proxima Centauri. I have given you the images also, but then and that was about 4.2 light years away from sun. Okay, and it is in proximity to earth, the nearest possible. I'll show you some examples also, just allow me some time. But then the idea is कि फिर ये तीनों stars क्या हैं, या stars हैं भी कि नहीं, what are these? So you can just have some writing here, noting here, so that it helps you retain some extra information also. If you talk about Sirius, I'll give you कि कौन कौन से constellation को ये सारे stars belong करते हैं. Constellation we have already done, group of stars which will be forming a particular shape. So Sirius जो है ये brightest star होता है कहाँ पर? In the constellation Canis Major. ठीक है. दिस इज द ब्राइटेस्ट स्टार ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्स्टिलेशन. दिस इज द ब्राइटेस्ट स्टार ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिलेशन Boots. This is the brightest star of the constellation Virgo. And this is the star, ये हमें पता ही है नियरेस्ट तो है ही, बट कॉन्स्टिलेशन कौन सा बिलोंग करते हैं ये? सेंटाउरस. उसी पर प्रॉक्सिमा सेंचुरी नाम पड़ा है. ठीक है. सो दिस इज व्हाट यू कैन रिमेंबर. नाउ लेट्स सी दिस वन सेक्शन. ठीक है. यहाँ पे आप देखिए, Proxima Centauri is slightly closer to Earth than A or B. A और B क्या है? A और B they have talked about your Alpha Centauri A and Alpha Centauri B. I have already shown you in the previous class. ठीक है. उसमें एक इमेज आपको दिखाई थी, उसमें ये सारे प्रॉक्सिमिटी वाले जो स्टार्स हैं, नियरेस्ट स्टार्स हैं, उनका जिक्र किया गया था. So this is that information which will be handy to you, that it is slightly closer to Earth than any other star and hence it is formally the क्लोजेस्ट स्टार. इसी को हम क्लोजेस्ट स्टार टू अर्थ मानते हैं. अगर सन ऑप्शन में देन दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग, बट इफ दे जस्ट गिव यू द नेम ऑफ दीज स्टार्स देन यू विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रॉक्सिमा सेंचुरी. Then they say 2019 CDS, which of the following planets of our solar system has the least mass? मास के टर्म्स में सबसे कम किसके पास है? Neptune, Jupiter, Mars or Mercury. Now we have not done as such this specifically, so you are learning many of the concepts here also via the questions. You can pause the video and try and attempt this question. So here the correct answer would be Mercury. थोड़ा common sense भी लगाते तो size और ये से we know that it is the smallest planet, ठीक है, nearest to the sun. थोड़ा सा logic लगा के you could have solved this question. But let's say I'll just give you the names of the planets in the order so that you have another notes available. So you can say कि जो increasing order की हम अगर बात करते हैं, increasing order of mass of planets. ठीक है. सो यू कैन जस्ट हैव अ लिस्ट. सबसे कम किसका है? मर्क्यूरी. देन यू हैव मार्स, देन यू हैव वीनस, देन यू हैव अर्थ, एंड देन यू हैव यूरेनस, देन यू हैव नेपच्यून, देन यू हैव सैटर्न एंड देन यू हैव जुपिटर. ठीक है. दिस इज हाउ इट गोज. सो यू कैन जस्ट हैव दिस टेबल हियर. ऑल्सो if I have to give you another table, this is taken from your class 11th NCERT, 11th Fundamentals of Physical Geography. The second chapter there lies talks about this, Earth and the evolution, etc., which we will also do in the coming topic after the PYQs. So here they have given you the table based on certain parameters, like distance के basis पे they have given, so distance from the sun के basis पे they have given, then density के basis पे they have given. तो आप इसको increasing या decreasing order में अपने पास रख सकते हो लिख करके, any way format you would like to have. And then radius they have given, like radius or diameter if you say, तो उससे साइज पता चलती है प्लानट की. ठीक है. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो क्लियरली गिवन, एंड देन द नंबर ऑफ सैटेलाइट्स विच आई हैव ऑलरेडी स्पोकन टू यू अबाउट. नाउ दिस पॉइंट विल कम हैंडी इन सॉल्विंग अनदर क्वेश्चन विच विल डू इन सम टाइम. सो अब एक मास के बेसिस पे भी आपको मैंने सीरियल ऑर्डर जो है वो इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर का आई हैव गिवन यू. यू कैन अकॉर्डिंगली हैव इट फॉर द डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. Let's quickly go to the next question which says 2019 CDS, what is a constellation? So just quickly look at the options. We have done it in greater detail. A particular pattern of equidistant stars, मतलब जिनके आपस में गैप डिस्टेंस जो होगा वो सेम होगा, equal distance from Earth in the sky. Then a particular pattern of stars that may not be equidistant from the Earth in the sky. A particular pattern of planets of our solar system in the sky. A particular pattern of stars, planets and satellites in sky due to their position in the space. So pause the video. I hope you have attempted. Let's see. The first is a particular pattern of equidistant stars. See, we know that it is a particular pattern. So this word, that is why they have repeated in all the options. There is no doubt that this is wrong. Okay. So particular pattern is right in all the places. Now they say equidistant stars from the Earth. Now we have never read it कि ऐसा constellation में there is some mandation कि this has to be equidistant. So this will be wrong. Second says that may not be equidistant. This of course seems right, but let's check the other options also. A particular pattern of planets of our solar system in the sky. No, this has nothing to do with the constellation because it is about stars. तो ये भी गलत हो गया. And pattern of stars, planets and satellites. ये भी गलत हो गया. So B is the right answer. Next says 2018 UPPCS. Which of the following planets may be suitable for existence of life? Suitable. Mars, Mercury, Venus and Jupiter. Quickly check that out. I hope you have attempted it. So we anyways know, आपने मंगलयान मिशन की भी बात सुनी होगी, आपको पता होगा मार्स पर एक्सप्लोरेशन चल रहा है. वी आर the scientists they are finding about the possibility that if there has been evidences of existence of life. So there are many things related to Mars, you know, because of which yes, it did seem that there are chances of कि यहाँ पर life जो है वो exist कर सकती है. यहाँ पे भी seasons रहते हैं, 24 घंटे का दिन रहता है. Kind of similar rotational period is there as that of Earth. So many things are being found out. Although the water की जो बात की गई है वो थोड़ा ice format में water मिला है. So liquid water is not that of a probability which is yet known. But because the explorations are going and we will come out with, I'm very sure, with different evidences which will clearly point out whether there could have been, you know, life or not, and you know, which might be suitable. तो इसीलिए मार्स हैज़ टू बी द आंसर. वी नो कि मर्क्यूरी वेनस का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. जुपिटर इज़ लाइक अकेशियस प्लैनेट, तो यू नो इट डजंट मैटर. लॉजिक से भी आप ये आराम से निकाल सकते थे. लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट. ओके, सो दिस इज़ अ टेबल दैट आई हैव गिवन यू. ठीक है, ऑल्दो आई हैव गिवन यू इन राइटिंग ऑल्सो, बट अगर आपको उसके डिटेल्स देखने हैं ना रिलेटेड टू इन ऑर्डर ऑफ द मास, सो यू कैन जस्ट चेक फ्रॉम दिस टेबल. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, now this was repeated, so it is very important, that is why to do the previous year questions, क्योंकि ये repeated होते हैं. so बहुत chances आपके बन जाते हैं that they will be handy to you in the, you know, further examination. so जैसे CAPF 2015 and 16 both years this question had come. which of the following statements relating to the solar system is or are correct? पहला, Venus and Uranus rotate opposite to the direction of rotation of Earth, and Venus is nearest planet to Earth. now pause the video, try and attempt the question. I hope it's done. So I have given you specifically this point about some factual things related to the planets, that all the other planets will rotate in a similar manner, in a similar direction, but there are differences for Venus and Uranus, and we have found out the reason कि probability थी कि वो लोग पहले कभी hit किए गए होंगे. So yes, this is correct, and Venus is nearest planet to the Earth, that also we know it is correct. So what would be the answer? Both 1 and 2. CDS 2016. Which one of the following is the correct sequence of the given planets in increasing order of their size or diameter? So you can see they can ask you to arrange in the relation of mass or diameter or density or distance from the sun. These can be several parameters on which you can be asked to arrange the planets. Now again, you have not done it otherwise, so that is okay. Firstly we will see here and then you can reach on to the answer. So radius and diameter would be just double of it, so same basis पे हम आराम से size निकाल सकते हैं. so you see the list here, based on that you can form your own list कि increasing या decreasing order में आपका कैसे जो है नाम मिलेगा आपको. so accordingly when you will check you will see कि B gets on to be the answer. so it is Mercury, Mars, Venus, अर्थ के बाद एक्चुअली नेपच्यून आता है, बट यहाँ बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट इन दी ऑप्शन तो फिर यूरेनस वुड बी काउंटेड. देन नेपच्यून के बाद यूरेनस एंड देन यू विल हैव सैटर्न एंड जुपिटर. सो यू कैन जस्ट सी दैट फ्रॉम दैट लिस्ट. इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर बोला जा रहा है कि डिक्रीजिंग, दैट इज़ वॉट यू हैव टू फिगर आउट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन UPSC CIC 2015 में पूछा गया और CISF 2014 में पूछा गया. नाउ सी CISF 2014 में दे आस्क्ड यू एंड दे नेक्स्ट ईयर दे आस्क्ड यू इट इन CSE, जिसके लिए मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग उसके प्रीलिम्स 2015 में. So they say the term Goldilocks zone is often seen in news in the context of, and here also they say Goldilocks zone is mentioned in the context of. So अब इन दोनों के basis पे तो you can just point out, you know, that what is the common point and you will get the answer. But let's say if we had not known, so we will just try to do this. Limits of habitable zone above the Earth's surface. It is telling above the Earth's surface. Then it is telling regions inside the Earth where shale gas is available. Search for Earth-like planets in the outer space and search for meteorites containing precious metals. Here they say identification of Earth-like planets in the universe, use of wireless short-distance communication, minimum distance required between Earth and any artificial satellite revolving around it, and none of the above. So based on these two questions, you can easily figure out that C option from here, search for Earth-like planets in the outer space, and A option for here, identification of Earth-like planets in the universe, is the common option. तो अभी हमें पता है कि okay this is the answer, but इसका थोड़ा डिटेल समझ लेते हैं. So let's see now the Indian Express, ये I think 2020 का है most probably this article. So see how latest this is. So this is again coming in the news. ठीक है, तो this term you can figure out n number of times also. So they say that okay, NASA has reported the discovery of a Earth-sized planet named TOI 700d orbiting its star in the habitable zone. So just get that point. So habitable zone, जिसको Goldilocks zone भी बोलते हैं, it is the area around a star where it is not too hot or not too cold. which means there are suitable situations existing. ना बहुत गर्मी है ना बहुत ठंड है, for the liquid water to exist on the surface of surrounding planets. Because if liquid water will not exist, then the life will not exist. ठीक है, तो लाइफ एग्जिस्ट कराने के लिए आपको लिक्विड वाटर चाहिए, एंड दैट इज़ वाई अर्थ पर हमारे पास लाइफ है, बिकॉज वी हैव द लिक्विड वाटर, वी हैव द वाटर इन ऑल द डिफरेंट फेजेस. सो our earth is in the sun's Goldilocks zone, etc, etc. So you can just see, for example, they say that if earth were where the dwarf planet Pluto is, मतलब आज जहाँ प्लूटो का लोकेशन है, अगर वहाँ अर्थ होता, all its water would freeze, क्योंकि लाइट ही नहीं पहुँचेगी, दूर ठंड है. On the other hand, if earth were where Mercury is, all its water would boil off, है ना, वो गैस बन जाएगा क्योंकि गर्मी बहुत ज़्यादा है, और दूर में वो फ्रीज हो जाएगा. तो लिक्विड इज़ द बेस्ट सूटेबल सिचुएशन फॉर द लाइफ टू एग्जिस्ट, एंड दैट इज़ वाई अर्थ पर लाइफ है. तो ऐसे जोन में जहाँ हैबिटेबल, जहाँ हैबिटैट हो सकता है, जहाँ रहने लायक सिचुएशंस हो सकती हैं, and how the रहने लायक situation can happen, or how the living situations can happen, or the suitable situations can happen when there will be liquid water, and the situations when it is not that hot or that cold, ठीक है, for the liquid water to exist. This will be the Goldilocks zone. So you get the answers for those two questions. Next, it is Engineering Services 2015 says Sirius, Homa, Makemake and Eris are the names of, we have done this already, comets observed from Earth, dwarf planets of our solar system, neighboring galaxies, and stellar constellations observed in the night sky. So I hope you remember, we have done that. They are the dwarf planets of the solar system. Next question is also we have done very specifically. CISF 2014, the time taken by the light to travel from sun to earth is approximately 8 hours, 8 minutes, 8 seconds and 16 seconds. So you already know, I have given you the whole data कि distance कितना है, light of speed of light कितनी है, and if you divide then you get the time to be 8 minutes 20 seconds in approximation. So the answer will be close to 8 minutes, because then the units for all the other questions, the units will change. Let's quickly check the next question. Now all of these three are the UPSC questions, ठीक है, UPSC CSE Civil Services 2012 का question है, 2012 का. A person stood alone in a desert on a dark night and wanted to reach his village which was situated 5 kilometer east of the point where he was standing. ठीक है, तो एक इंसान अकेले डेजर्ट में डार्क नाइट में खड़ा था, उसको अपने विलेज जाना था और टू द पॉइंट वेयर द पर्सन वाज स्टैंडिंग. ठीक है, अब ये देखना था कि वो विलेज जो है उस पॉइंट से 5 किलोमीटर ईस्ट है. तो इफ़ द पर्सन इज स्टैंडिंग हियर, द आई होप यू आर क्लियर विद द डायरेक्शन. आई जस्ट क्विकली हेल्प यू आउट विद दिस. So if you just point the major directions, if we say, so it is north, this is south, this is east and this is west. This you should keep in mind for solving this question. Okay, directions questions are also asked in, let's say, CSAT at times or some other aptitude tests. So if the person is standing here, the village is 5 kilometer east. Now he had no instruments to find the direction. The person has no instrument कि कैसे मेरे को पता लगेगा, but he located the pole star. Now you know पोल स्टार किस डायरेक्शन में पॉइंट आउट करता है. आई होप यू रिमेंबर, नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन में. नाउ द मोस्ट कन्वीनियंट वे टू रीच हिज विलेज इज टू वॉक इन द डायरेक्शन फेसिंग द पोल स्टार, डायरेक्शन ऑपोजिट टू द पोल स्टार, डायरेक्शन कीपिंग द पोल स्टार टू हिज लेफ्ट एंड डायरेक्शन कीपिंग द पोल स्टार टू हिज राइट. पॉज द वीडियो. नाउ लेट्स ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड दिस. सो फर्स्टली पोल स्टार पॉइंट्स टुवर्ड्स द नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन, दैट वी नो. ठीक है, और विलेज कहाँ, इधर ईस्ट में. तो लेट्स से द पर्सन इज स्टैंडिंग हियर, तभी तो उसके 5 किलोमीटर ईस्ट में बात हो रही है, तो इसका मतलब पोल स्टार यहाँ होगा. सो इफ़ द पर्सन विल वॉक इन द डायरेक्शन फेसिंग द पोल स्टार, देन द पर्सन विल गो इन द नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन, तो द पर्सन विल नॉट रीच हियर, सो दैट इज रूल्ड आउट. ऑपोजिट टू द पोल स्टार मतलब द पर्सन विल गो इन द साउथ डायरेक्शन, दैट इज ऑल्सो रूल्ड आउट. पर्सन then the direction keeping the pole star to his left. Now see, so if because ये pole star का direction है, so if the person is here and the person is keeping pole star to his left, then the person can move like this and finally can reach towards the 5 kilometer east. तो left वाला answer will be there, because अगर right होता तो west move कर रहे होते. ठीक है, this should be very clear. Next question is UPSC CSE 2012. What is the difference between asteroids and comets? You have to choose the correct statements. We have done this in detail also. I have given you the differences, meteors, meteoroids, etc. also. Quickly see the options. Asteroids are the small rocky planetoids, while comets are formed of frozen gases held together by rocky and metallic material. Asteroids are found mostly between the orbits of Jupiter and Mars, while comets are found mostly between Venus and Mercury. Comets show a perceptible glowing tail, while asteroids do not. 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. Pause the video. Now let's check this out. Firstly, let's see what are the options that probably can be eliminated. Now we know कि asteroids rocky objects होते हैं, ठीक है, that is correct. Comets are formed of frozen gases, that is also correct, that we have seen. So 1 is correct, which means this is ruled out. Then asteroids are found mostly between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, right? Comets are found mostly between Venus and Mercury. ऐसा तो हमने नहीं देखा था. ऊपर से ये गैसेस से बने हुए हैं, तो Venus और Mercury के बीच में कैसे हो जाएंगे? And also we have talked about, if you remember, the Kuiper belt and the Oort cloud, जहाँ से comets का जो है वो उत्पत्ति होती है, origin होती है, formation होता है. So that was beyond like Neptune, Pluto, and हमने end में देखा था. So this statement is wrong, which means 2 is wrong यहाँ, 2 eliminated here. So this is eliminated, this is done, this is done. तो बचता कौन है? 1 and 3. So even if you would not have checked 3, you would have got the answer. But let's see the option. Comet show a perceptible glowing tail. We have seen Puchal Tara, while asteroids do not. Yes, they are just the rocky objects. And last question, 2008. In order of their distance from the sun, which of the following planets lie between Mars and Uranus? For that, you just need to know the sequence of the planets. Okay? So you would have easily got that answer. Try this out. I hope you will remember the name of the planets in that correct sequence. So what will be the answer? Mars and Uranus. Okay? So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. यहाँ तक हो गया. तो ये सब ऑप्शंस तो आपके ऐसे ही रूल आउट हो गए हैं. अब मार्स के बाद क्या होता है? जुपिटर, सैटर्न, यूरेनस एंड नेपच्यून. तो जुपिटर और आपको मार्स और यूरेनस के बीच में बोला जा रहा है, तो क्या हो जाएगा? जुपिटर एंड सैटर्न. द बी वुड बी द ऑप्शन. ठीक है? आई होप दैट शुड बी क्लियर अगेन. So with this we are done with all of these previous year questions. Now in the next video we will talk about the origin of and evolution of solar system and the evolution of Earth and origin of solar system and universe and the Earth. Planets, stars, कैसे ये सब बनते हैं, इन सब पे बात करेंगे. So if these videos are helpful to you guys, please do like, comment, share and subscribe and help me spread the word. Thank you so much. Take care till then. Bye bye.